this collection was called Radha, the lightness of being. It was mainly about facing and coming over the challenge of handlooms being heavy. So we experimented with lighter handlooms, and we did come up with some very brilliant fabrics which are very well suited for the summer and the lighter wear. And as for the inspiration for patterns, it's a lot of vintage fabrics that we come across, or anything that comes across us, something in nature or whatever. Anything can be converted into a pattern on a sari. This year we used a lot of jewelry as patterns on saris and experimented with the three-dimensional possibility of pattern, and we were successful, which is one of the saris that she is wearing here. Yeah. So here the border has the three-dimensional effect, and the booty is a jhumki actually, which has been converted to a pattern. Yeah. Thank you.
Priyanka, would you love to tell us about your collection?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bella. So my collection, I call it Maitake. It means dancing mushrooms in Japanese. The whole essence of the collection is to bring out a transcendence in time. It's like a still memory, but in motion. So how I've actually incorporated this in my design is I've used a single block of fabric to create all my pieces. So even if I cut it, it actually comes back to the design to form the silhouette. So all my designs are made from a single block of fabric. Like this one here is not even cut, it's just a single block of fabric turned into a silhouette, which is proper zero-waste design language. And the fabric I've used are cashmere, pashminas, eri silk, ahimsa silk, as well as cashmere and silk blends. So the whole indigenous textile which we create, we make it. So the whole process of how I've actually done this is to basically create that whole essence of what time when it is in motion yet is still. So it's in a slow-mo, which actually you can savor the moment, yeah? So it is that which I'm trying to create here. Thank you. Oh, as well as I've used, I'm so sorry, like one of my special features of my garment this time is I've used reclaimed wood in my garments. This particular wood here is reclaimed wood and it's tessellated. So the whole patterns, as well as like I've also introduced tessellation in my pattern making skills this time. And the wood was a special feature because it's I've used reclaimed wood. Thank you.
Swati, would you like to tell us about your collection?
Hi, myself Swati. My range's theme is monad, and monad means something which is indivisible, like a person or a human being. It is also used for God, but nomad is somebody who travels to different places and gets inspired, whereas monad means that everything is indivisible. So everything is one basically. So I've been inspired by various things across the world, various cultures, various fabrics. I've used a lot of classic fabrics which are also traditional at the same time, like tussar silks and gicha plus cotton blends and silk tissue. So all are natural fabrics. And the silhouettes are inspired by various cultures. So which is why I like to call it monad. That's it. Thank you.
We'd like to open the floor for some questions. So anyone has any questions? Anyone has any questions? We can Yes. Today we have Shreya, we have Ruchi and Jaya from Indigene, and we have Meraki Project by Sonali, and we have of course Radhika Apte, who's creating all the. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. We would love to hear about your collections, Sonali.
So my collection is called All Work and No Play, and the idea was to fuse in work and play and not to really have a differentiation between both. And also to celebrate people who love the work that they do and do it out of the sheer passion for it. So yeah, I'm going to pass it on.
Our collection is called Transience. It's inspired by the Wabi Sabi rubric, which just means to find perfection in imperfection. So it's handmade, it has its beauty and imperfections, and that is what we would like to stress.
No problem. Hi, I'm Shreya, and my collection is called Undivided, and so what I'm trying to do is create minimal fashion and keep working on it so that I can create something that is using everything little, like I'm not using dyes probably, maybe like in the future. So it's a process that I'm going through to create minimal clothes. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'd like to open the floor to a few questions. So one by one, please. Yeah, Aisha, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Radhika. Hi. Good to see you on the ramp. I just want to ask you, what do you have to say about the collection and what is your personal style like?
Mine.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've walked on the ramp, so I was very nervous. But it went really well. I'm very grateful that you let me be a part of this. I really love this collection. I personally wear cottons a lot, and I love to wear loose clothes. And I think comfort is my first thing. And fun. It has to be fun. It has to be simple. And I think simple is in fact more difficult. And I'm not a flashy person at all in any way. So I think this really suited me, and Meraki basically means putting your heart and soul into whatever you do. It's a Greek word. So I think it really goes well with the collection. And I really want to congratulate you. You have some stunning clothes. We were backstage, and I think the whole show was really, really beautiful. So I'm very happy.
And what do you have to say about your association with Lakme Fashion Week?
I hope it's just the beginning.
All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Radhika, since this was the first time you were walking the ramp, so what was going on in your mind when you were on the ramp?
But the heels were too big. Pass it on.
राधी पहले से प्रिपरेशन कर रही थी
10 मिनट पहले पर ये लोग बहुत पहले से प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं, तो I'll pass the mic on to them.
राधिका क्या डिटेलिंग करनी रहती है आपको, मतलब ऐसे शोज के लिए, और
ये
कैसे
इन्होंने डिटेलिंग किया है,
करती हैं?
ये सब इन्होंने किया है, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया सच में, मैं सिर्फ चली हूँ, और it's all their work literally, and I think they'd be the better people to talk about it. But I think so much of hard work goes in it, and they just make us look very good. So I'm going to pass it on. Why don't you answer the question? I'm going to pass it on.
What question?
My question to Indigene is, since it is we're talking about the textile and sustainability today, so what do you have to say about Indian fabric coming out in a large?
I think everybody is loving Indian textiles now. It's come back to everybody's notice, and well, we've always worked on our traditional fabrics. We love them. We love the cottons and the silks and the natural dyes and everything. They are really, they really make the most wearable clothes anywhere. So they are the best.
So what are the trends that we are looking forward to, according to you, for this summer?
Shreya, why don't you answer that?
Can you repeat the question?
What are the trends that you're looking forward to, for this spring, for this summer resort?
I think comfort is one of the key trends, because summer is people want to be in comfortable clothes, and there are so many brilliant designers this time who are working on comfortable silhouettes and all of that. So I think that is going to be the key trend. Yeah, I think so.
How about you?
Yeah, but I think of course she said that Indian textiles are coming back, and they're coming back in a big way. So we feel that prints, wovens, any sort of hand embellishment, it's a classic, and why should we bracket it in a trend anyways? So
My question is for Jay and Ruchi. किस तरीके से आपने सिलेक्ट किया कि आपके शो स्टॉपर राधिका जी हो? Sorry, Sonali.
No problem. I really like her style, and I think when I was making the collection also, the first person who popped into my head was the kind of personality that she has, and also the kind of style and also the ease with which she carries herself, because the collection is about comfort, about ease, about like she likes cotton, so it is about cottons. So that's the reason we were very keen on having her, and we're very happy about it.
Radhika, something like this, where would you want to sport?
Sorry, I could.
Something like this, an outfit like this, where would you want to sport this to?
Oh, everywhere. I mean, I usually wear something like this. I always wear cottons and loose clothes, and I also feel that I'm very happy that Indian textiles are actually coming back again, because we have such beautiful textiles and like prints and all these things, and that's what's I think celebrated the most outside of the country, and we sometimes don't celebrate it enough. So yeah, I'd wear it everywhere. I think I've asked her already to do something for New York. So yeah.
Radhika, what is fashion according to you?
Comfort, totally. Comfort, yeah.
Okay guys, we will now run the photo, so we'll do the photo with everyone.
मैम सबसे पहले अपने कलेक्शन के बारे में थोड़ा बता दीजिए.
So the collection is called All Work and No Play, and it's about basically fusing in work and play and trying to blur the lines between them and trying to make workwear fun.
आप कैसे कंफर्टेबल महसूस कर रही हैं ट्रेंड्स में?
Very.
See it on my face.
और क्या मतलब आपकी नज़र में फैशन की डेफिनेशन क्या है? क्या कहना चाहेंगे फैशन की?
I think हर आदमी के लिए अलग है. For me, what makes you feel best is the best stuff for you.
Yeah.
एंड जैसे कि आपने वॉक भी करा तो कितना अलग एक्सपीरियंस है?
It was a great experience. I want to do it again.
Thank you.
सबसे पहले तो अपने कलेक्शन के बारे में बता दीजिए. किस तरीके का आपका कलेक्शन है?
वेल हमारा कलेक्शन जैसा कि आज टेक्सटाइल्स डे है लैक्मे फैशन वीक में, तो हमारा कलेक्शन हैंडमेड टेक्सटाइल्स पर ही बेस्ड है. हमने हैंड ब्लॉक प्रिंट्स, हैंड एम्ब्रॉयडरी पर काम किया है, और ये बेसिकली हमारा थीम जो है वो इट्स कॉल्ड ट्रांजिएंट्स. द फिलॉसफी इज़ बेस्ड ऑन वाबी साबी, विच इज़ द जापानीज रुब्रिक फॉर ब्यूटी इन इम्परफेक्शन. सो क्योंकि हमारा सारा हैंडमेड है कलेक्शन, सो ऑफकोर्स वो बिल्कुल मशीन मेड प्रोडक्ट की तरह परफेक्ट नहीं होता है, बट स्टिल देयर इज़ अ ब्यूटी इन इट. सो दैट इज़ व्हाट वी आर काइंड ऑफ शोकेसिंग.
आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? कितना बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है?
बहुत बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है. टू इवन गेट अ चांस इन दिस इज़ ग्रेट, एंड वी आर रियली थैंकफुल कि उन्होंने हमें सिलेक्ट किया, और हमें ट्रेडिशनल एज टेक्सटाइल डे के लिए उन्होंने सिलेक्ट किया हमारे शो को.
आपसे जानना चाहिए कितना कंफर्टेबल फील कर रहे हो आप?
Like as you can see, I'm really comfortable. They're just a layer of clothes, but at the end of the day, you are so loose. It's there, but it is fashionable at the end of the day. So really nice. Really happy.
मैम और टिप्स देना चाहेंगे फैशन टिप्स फॉर व्यूअर्स?
Well, just be comfortable and confident in what you're wearing, and you're sorted.
मैं भी यही कहना चाहूँगी कि अगर आप कंफर्टेबल हैं तो आप कॉन्फिडेंट हैं, एंड इफ़ यू आर कॉन्फिडेंट यू आर स्टाइलिश. सो दैट्स फैशन.